Everyone, hello. Welcome to week 4. Just want to do a quick overview as we get started this week. Got to make up for last week, so I've been being more on top of things, and I hope you'll forgive me. It's for me personally, this has been an incredibly brutal time, so I really appreciate your patience, generosity, and compassion. All right, so here's what we're looking at this week. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over this. We're looking at Module 4 this week. We're going to be learning a little bit more about relationship development. How do we get to know each other? What's the process that we go through? Why do we do it? These theories answer those questions. So you're going to have 3 chapters to read again. Again, if these readings are getting overwhelming, a tip would be to go through and read the topic sentences and the summaries at the end, and then go back to the areas that are of interest to you. So at least you have some knowledge of what is going on, and then hopefully the lectures will reinforce that. Now, there are 2 lectures this week. One is by Dr. Morin, and the other one is actually by Dr. Berger. Berger was the creator of uncertainty reduction theory. And back in the day, when we had VHSs, I don't know if you remember those, but we were filming individuals who were creating these theories and having them talk about the creation process. So that's what this uncertainty reduction theory lecture will be. Of course, you have a conversation this week that you're going to need to be looking at. Remember, the posts are due by Wednesday night and the replies are due by Friday night, and I will update that right now. The one thing that you want to remember is that if for some reason you get caught up in a situation where you are running late with your posting, the assignment will be available until Sunday night at 12:01 a.m., basically Monday morning. So just remember that you do have a little bit of space. You'll also be submitting your first reading journal this week, and so I wanted to go over that as well. Everything else is kind of standard, what you've become accustomed to, but this assignment is new and it's a little bit different. But the beauty of this assignment is that it helps you get prepared for this research proposal that you're going to start working on in several weeks. So what you're going to do is you're going to be submitting 4 journal entries. This said 5, but that's not the case. It will be 4. I might actually drop one. So I think I will actually. So if you get 3 of the 4 done, you're good. Okay, so know that there's going to be some flexibility with this one. The journals are basically a chance for you to kind of, in reading this, show off your understanding of a theory and then apply it to something in your life. So you're going to follow this process. You're going to learn about the theory. And sometimes when we're learning about these, they feel really distant. So the purpose is to be able to apply it to like what you are experiencing. So let's say we use uncertainty reduction theory, right? And you're in the elevator, even expectancy violation theory. You're in the elevator and you're trying to understand, like, why is this woman talking to me? But the truth is that individual is engaging in uncertainty reduction. And so that's what we're doing here, is we're basically saying, learn what the theory is and then see the areas that you can apply it into life. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You are going to read and take notes on a theory that is interesting to you. Then you're going to write about why you think it's important. I want you to think generally at the beginning and then more specifically give examples about how this could fit into your life. So what you're going to be doing is basically a funnel where you're going to start with this kind of big idea and then make it more narrow and applicable. And this is how the journals will be graded. Okay, you want to make sure that you're saving your journals in Microsoft Word, because these are the only file formats that can be uploaded. So if you use Google Docs, you can actually save Google Docs into this file format. So just be mindful that whatever you upload needs to be in that format. You can view the rubric with the assignment. Here's what we're looking for. 3 key parts of the theory. Are you defining them? You're going to cite the page number where you got the information. Then you're going to apply the concepts of the theory to your life, or like a current event or a fictional being. Like if you can think of like a movie, a book, or a situation where this theory like plays itself out, but it's fiction, that's okay. What we're looking for is application. Like, can you conceptualize these theories well enough that they can be applied to other situations? And then, of course, we're looking at your writing and organization and all those things that come with university education. Okay, my friends, that is what we are talking about this week. I just wanted to make sure that you were oriented toward this new assignment, and I wanted to say thank you for being awesome and being patient with me as I support you in this process.